Hello everyone. I saw like a question on a dental forum. Dentist was asking this question. I replied to the question, but I want to share my reply with you. And the question was, if I'm doing a quadrant dentistry is, let's say the dentist is doing 4 fillings on 4 back teeth on one side of the jaw, and let's assume each filling is $200. So 200 times 4 is $800. And they asked the question, if I'm doing a quadrant dentistry, isn't it okay to charge a patient or give the patient a discount because I'm doing all of them in one appointment? So instead of charging them $800, maybe give them one filling free or something. And there were some interesting answers saying, yeah, that's fair enough. And some would say, no, it's not cool to do that. I want to share with you my thoughts on that, and hopefully you can make better judgment if you're in that position. First, for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I run my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa in Harvey Bay in Queensland. I took it from 1 chair to 10 chairs, from 3 staff members to close to 40 staff members over the course of 15 years, and you can check my details below for credibility. So I will use this example for the fillings first. Number 1, I wouldn't give a discount on that situation for one reason. When you give a discount, you think that patients appreciate that. Definitely you do, but on a subconscious level, there is another thought process happening, which can lead to the patient losing trust in you. What happens at subconscious level, the patient will question, okay, if the dentist can afford to do this treatment for less, why they are charging more? Then they start to have this, and I go in a subconscious level, they might not vocalize it, but it just happens at subconscious level, and then it can affect how, when you discuss other plans in the future, they become less trusty of you. Why they can afford to do it less, and if they can afford to do it for less, why they charging more in general? Why they just reduce their fillings in general for a less amount? So trust is a big thing. Number 2, expectations. They're gonna have expectations now in the future. They're gonna do scale and clean, few fillings, crowns. Oh, can you give me a discount like you gave me the last time? Number 3, you need to run your numbers. A discount, and I have a video. I don't want to go through it because I have a video already on discount. But for quickly, let's say you make $100 on a filling. Your overheads are, let's say, $80. So your profit is $20, let's say 20%. If you give a patient a 20% discount, so you get from the patient $80, and your expenses are still the same as $80, you made 0 profit. If you give the patient 30% discounts, you are minus 10%. So you actually spend money to do this filling. You got nothing, you earn nothing. If you didn't see the patient at all, you would have been better off. So discounts can kill your business, and if it kills your business, then you cannot serve this patient anymore because you have to go bankrupt and shut your practice. So I don't see any benefit of that. But let's talk about that. So I explained the patient subconscious level, how they can lose trust. I explained how it can affect your business. But also, do not underestimate the fact that the patient wants to see you less. It's actually an extra service if you can do multiple fillings in one sitting. It requires better skills. You have to be better in local anesthetic. You have to be managing contacts in a different way. You need to be good with your rubber dams. It's actually an extra skill that you can perform 4 fillings in one appointment because you're very skilled. You can do it in a good speed with high accuracy compared to a dentist who will struggle to do 4 fillings in one appointment, or they have to have like many hours to do this filling. So number 1, you have to be convinced that you're doing your patient an extra service by doing multiple treatments in one sitting. If you are not convinced, I will convince you. That's what I will tell the patient. We have 2 options. I can bring you for 4 appointments. Every time you have to take time off work, you have to drive to the practice, you have to get an injection, I have to do 1 filling, you go home, come another appointment, and so on. Or for you, what I can do the 4 fillings in 1 appointment. So to save you taking time off work 4 times, it will save you 4 times driving here. And also it's 1 injection, probably, or 2 injections just to numb the whole area. So I am telling the patient, I am doing you a service, and it's true that you're gonna see me less, which is less stressful for you. But of course, why would I discount for that? I'm doing them an extra service. But if you don't believe in that, and you don't believe you're doing them an extra service, then of course, it's gonna be very hard for you not to discount the patient. So that's what I will do. Whenever I'm talking about multiple treatment in single visits, I'm telling them how I'm doing them a favor as well. But when can you give discount without losing trust? Very rarely, but what I will do, for example, I have to be very honest why I'm giving the discount. So situations like, for example, let's say you're using an aligner company and the aligner company is giving you a promotion where they give you $1,000 off of all your lab fees for a certain period. You have two options. Either you take the $1,000 off and make more money, or what I like to do, I like to go to my patients on my marketing and everything and activating my patients. Hey, currently we have a promotion of the discount. I'm happy to pass discount to you as long as we do this treatment in this promotion period from the aligner company. So let's say it's running for the month of July or month of December. If we approve your case, then I'm happy to give you this amount off. So I'm explaining to them why I'm giving you a discount and why it's not affecting my profit margin, so there is no loss of trust. Or for example, you got a CEREC machine and you want to do more CERECs to get more speed and get better at it. I can tell the patient, look, we got this amazing new machine. Of course, we know how to do a crown prep, we know how to do that, but the company is giving you all those blocks to because it's a promotion, because we just bought it. So, and also we want to get more cases happening in the practice so we can tell other patients about it and promote it more. So for this period of time, we're happy to do, if you're doing like 3 crowns, maybe I would charge you half price or 1 crown for that period, for that sake. So it's very limited to certain period and why you're doing the discounts. You might not lose trust. There's an exchange of why you're giving the discount for that reason. Or for example, we can be very honest about them as well. Look, be transparent with the patient. Look, we always tend to have patients canceling on Friday afternoon because they want to go out and enjoy their time. So the time between 3 to 5 p.m. we seem to have gaps here. So for our patients who require like certain type of treatments, if you're happy to book only on that period, I'm happy to give you a discount. That's for me better than not seeing any patient at all on that period. So again, I'll be very honest and transparent with the patient about the discount. Again, very rarely I do discounts, but if I do, that's how I would do it. So do not underestimate that patients want to see less of you, not more of you. So they'd rather do all their treatments in one visit than seeing you for multiple visits. And you have to talk to the patient about that, because sometimes they don't think about it. They think they're doing you a favor by coming in a single visit, but you need to reverse it and you actually say that you're doing them a favor and you need to believe in that. If this makes any sense to you, and please make sure you like it and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you want to hear more about my videos, please subscribe to my channel and I will notify you when more videos are released. Thank you so much for listening to me.